We've never even remotely seen beaches like this. Oh my gosh! Oh my word! Wow! We're Simone and Giovanni, and over the last 3 years, we quit our jobs, moved to Mexico with our dog, got married, and began our journey to visit all 32 states of Mexico. You might have heard of Playa Norte in Isla Mujeres, which TripAdvisor claims is the #1 beach in Mexico. But let us tell you, after seeing this mystery island, you'll be wondering if they got it wrong. Join us in today's episode as we explore both islands and experience some of the most breathtaking ocean life we've ever encountered. Before we get going, our tour operators came to pick us up at 6 a.m. right by our home in Playa del Carmen before stopping for 2 other pickups. Usually we'd have to rent a car or use public transportation to get to Cancun, but this particular tour includes transfers, making the trip such a pleasure. We have arrived at the Marina. Yeah, it took about like 2 hours because they pick everyone up from all over the show, except for Tulum, unless you have prior arrangements. But yeah, now we're here. This is a private marina. I believe we're going to grab a quick break here and then we're on our way.
Yeah. This marina is called Flamingos.
Show us what a flamingo looks like.
Like this.
Okay, so we've entered Giovanni's favorite part of the tour, breakfast time. What's really great about this tour is all of your meals are included for the entire day, so we didn't have to think about that, which is wonderful. A muffin? You want green juice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're just gonna have a quick and light breakfast because we don't want to get full, because as soon as we depart from this dock, we're gonna go for a snorkeling.
Yes, well, so the snorkeling is weather dependent. So we might do it before the island, we might do it after the island, we might not do it at all. It just all depends on the water conditions.
Giovanni in his natural habitat.
Okay, it looks like we're about to hop on board. Hola, gracias, gracias.
En español, la bella Diana.
Once the team briefed us on our agenda of the day, we set off to the immaculate Isla Contoy, a small island located about 30 kilometers north of Cancun. It's only 8.5 kilometers long and 500 meters wide, and it's surrounded by some of the most vibrant blue water you will ever see.
Wow, look at the manta ray, my love. Look at the manta ray. We just saw the most amazing, massive manta rays for Maracas.
I've never seen something like that.
No, we've seen stingrays, but never a manta ray.
Wow,
That's
I've never seen something like that.
Neither of us. Wow. Whoa, that's. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, look at the change in the color of the water. That's basically indicating that this water is a little bit deeper than that. That's super, super shallow water. There's so many birds, my love. Look how many birds are allowed. Wow. So as you guys just saw, the boat ride over here was absolutely spectacular. These Caribbean blue waters are phenomenal.
We actually saw a big manta ray.
But as soon as the boat captain spotted the manta ray, he slowed down and he did a circle back so that we could see him properly. And that's something I've only ever seen on Discovery Channel and stuff. And I've always wanted to see one. And we saw a huge guy. It was beautiful. We've just arrived to the island, Isla Contoy now. I think we've got about 2.5 hours on the island. We're actually going to be having lunch here as well. But before we do that, we're going to go on a little tour of the island. And we are officially, we're on the dock on our way to Isla Contoy. Oh my gosh, it's incredible, hey?
This is one of the first places in the world where we are not able to use sunscreen, any kind of it. Well, what happens with the normal sunscreen, if we go into the water, a lot of it's gonna stay there. And at the very beginning, we will create a film at the surface where the light will not be able to go through. Let's go this way.
Diego took us on a quick 15-minute tour of the island. As only 2% of the island is accessible to the public, the remaining 98% is protected to minimize the impact of tourism and ensure that the island remains pristine and untouched. The views of the striking blue water and vibrant green palm trees were magnificent and really helped us to understand just how abundant life on this tiny island is.
So, first impressions of Isla Contoy. This is the single most beautiful place I have seen in the Mexican Caribbean. Hands down, no question about it. Giovanni and I used to live in the Cayman Islands, and these beaches are comparable, if not even better. It's just...
They only allow 200 visitors per day, 100 in the morning and 100 during the afternoon.
Yeah, and absolutely zero sunscreen. They've got very, very, very strict rules. This is actually, you know, sometimes when we're going on these tours around the Mexican Caribbean, we see how the tour operators don't actually care about the environment, but coming to Isla Contoy is no joke. Like, the rules are taken so seriously. No sunscreen, no anything that's going to harm the environment. Everything that you come onto the island with leaves with you, and that is exactly why this place is like an unspoiled paradise.
And also, you cannot take anything from the island.
No,
so
not sand.
Not sand, anything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, but right over here we've got a beautiful big starfish. It's very important to not touch them, even if you don't take it out of the water. But in all of our time that Giovanni and I have been living in the Mexican Caribbean, Giovanni his whole life and me 3 years, we've never even remotely seen beaches like this. Not even close. Man, the water clarity is 10 out of 10. I don't think that you could get water any clearer than this.
And with very few people, which is what we love.
So up until this point, we've always said that Isla Mujeres has the best beaches in the Mexican Caribbean, because, you know, like, sargassum is such a huge problem in this area right now. Well, I mean, for the last few years at least. But Isla Contoy?
No sargassum?
No, sargassum.
One of the fun facts about this island is there are no hotels, so therefore you cannot spend the night here. Not even with your boat anchored there, because there's a lot of regulations.
As much as we'd love to show you guys aerial footage of this place, because it is a bird sanctuary, no drones allowed, which, I mean, we completely understand that would be so disruptive to them. So yeah. How's the water, my leaves?
Cold but nice, eh? I can see you, eh? From, like, if you're inside, you can see the reflection.
Let's see. That's so fresh, my love. Oh.
Lunch is served, so we're gonna go and have something to eat.
And I wanted to take pictures, and Giovanni's like, let's go eat, let's go eat, let's go eat.
As always.
Oh, I'm so ready for lunch. Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Oh, gracias.
Claro que sí.
Gracias.
Muy bien. Pollo.
Sí, gracias.
Beer, water, cola.
Look at this.
Muchas gracias.
What do you have?
Yes, I'll take your beer, yeah. Cool. Gracias.
There you go.
There it is.
So we've got a pretty extensive lunch. We've got guac, salad, fish, chicken, tostadas, rice, which is very impressive considering they've got such limited facilities. Good?
Very good fish.
Tell everyone how much you're loving this food.
I love it so much that I got another piece of chicken. And Simone got a half of a fish, actually.
Yeah. I just wanted a little bit more and they gave me a lot more.
Lunch was superb.
Muy delicioso. For the fact that they've got limited facilities on this island, the lunch that we just got was amazing. Now we've got some free time. We're going to take a little dip and then just sit on the beach. I mean, yeah, I mean, what else is there to do? What else would you want to do?
Meal?
Like a needlefish.
Needle.
Yeah. Oh, there's another starfish. Very big guy.
How amazing is this place, eh?
So beautiful. It's currently 1 p.m. and there's no more than 100 people here right now, which is something very rare to find in the region of the Riviera Maya, specifically now at Semana Santa. It's one of the busiest weeks of the year. And
Which region?
the Riviera Maya. Riviera Maya. I really struggle with that word.
Why would have to
Okay, so that's 3 hours that came and went like that. Love this place.
Oh my god, I know. You can imagine. Isla Contoy stop, it's over, so now we are going to either a snorkeling place or we're going to
Isla Mujeres.
Isla Mujeres.
The Mesoamerican barrier reef stretches over 1,000 kilometers from the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula to the Bay of Islands in Honduras, making it the second largest reef system in the world. It's also home to thousands of species of fish, sea turtles, and dolphins that rely on the reef for survival. But climate change, pollution, and overfishing are taking a toll on this fragile ecosystem, and some parts of the reef are already showing signs of distress. So if you're planning to visit the Mesoamerican barrier reef, make sure to refrain from using sunscreen, avoid touching or stepping on the coral, and keep a safe distance from any wildlife you encounter. So beautiful, my love. Oh my god. Oh my. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. There are dolphins, guys. So we're in Isla Mujeres now, and I'm sure you guys can see right off the bat how much busier it is than Contoy. Don't get us wrong, Isla is such a stunning island. It's so beautiful, but
Yeah, I mean, you cannot compare with a crowd and a really empty beach.
like a deserted beach, yeah. Are you ready? Vámonos. Ah, gracias. By the way, if you are thinking of visiting Isla Mujeres, if you can't stay overnight, if you're just coming for a day trip, just wake up early and come here as early as possible, because from our experience of this island, anything before 11 a.m. you're good. After 11 a.m. that's when everyone has come over on the ferries, everyone's come from the tours, and then it just looks like this. It's crazy.
Like
there are
back.
so many people here right now. And it's so busy here, my love.
Yeah, the only thing that I would say if you want to avoid the crowd is just grabbing a golf cart and go to the other side of the island.
But even then, I think
Yeah.
now it would be very busy. Something that Giovanni and I have always loved so much about Isla is all of the colors. All of the buildings are painted like different colors. You've got pastels, you've got bright colors. It's just a very vibrant island to be on.
It's good. It's like
Very good.
with the heat of the Caribbean.
Yeah. And to sit in the AC right now is amazing. So we're just going to enjoy this real quick. Going to take a little bit of a walk around Isla. We've actually done an entire guide on Isla Mujeres. So if you're interested in visiting Isla, I mean, what we can show you here in an hour is nothing compared to what you can actually do if you stay a night or two. So check out that guide. You're going to see now why it's worth coming here. Alright, so we are now officially on Mexico's #1 beach according to TripAdvisor. So this is Playa Norte, also the main beach of Isla Mujeres. So yeah, I think we're gonna go take a dip in the water. I am so sunburned. I need to like get myself out of the sun. I didn't put any sunscreen on today because of the reef and everything, but yeah, let's go check. Not saying we don't love Isla, we do love Isla, but I must say that I'm really grateful that we spent the vast majority of our day on Contoy. Contoy was really something so special because it's so protected and there's no one there, you know, it's still, like Giovanni said, a virgin beach.
Well, time in Isla Mujeres is done. We are getting back to Cancun, where our transportation back to home is waiting for us, and
Yeah, it feels really nice. So usually when we do tours, I mean, we have to mission ourselves to like get to Cancun or whatever. We have to go on the public transportation. We have to walk. But with this like return private transfer, it's freaking amazing. We know that when we get back to Cancun, we don't have to do anything, and we're just going to arrive back at home. Rating for Isla versus Contoy.
5 out of 5?
Yeah.
3.
3 for Isla, 5 for Contoy.
Oh yeah, I would say Contoy 10.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Ahora nos vemos de ese lado.
Adiós, Diego, gracias.
Nos vemos.
So that's it. That was a full day. It's 5 o'clock now. We got picked up at 6 a.m. It's now 5 o'clock. So that was the entire day. The day just flew past like that, eh? Something that I'd like to note is the 3 tour guides that we had. Diego, and I forgot the 2 ladies' names, I'm sorry. They were all so lively. They were dancing, they were hype, they were getting everyone involved. They were really, really wonderful. They all could speak like 5 languages, which was also so amazing. But yeah, it really was a spectacular day. So good. And there you go. We did Isla Mujeres, Isla Contoy. Isla Mujeres is wonderful. If you're coming to the Mexican Caribbean, it's probably one of the most visited islands aside from Cozumel. The number 1 beach according to TripAdvisor, but in our opinion, the beach in Isla Contoy was untouchable. You can't even compare Playa Norte to Isla Contoy. So yeah, I'm really grateful that we got to experience both. We saw dolphins, we saw manta ray. It was just the most phenomenal day.
It's one of the best group tours we ever have had.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We ever have had. Don't forget that you can book ocean tours through the link in the description. And if you like this video, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed. And that being said, we'll see you in the next one.
Hasta luego.
Join us in the next episode where we take you on an adventure in the Mayan jungle at this gorgeous eco park located just a few minutes away from Puerto Aventuras.